Hello, YouTube friends. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're gonna try something new to me, I should say. And so bear with me. Let me go over the colors with you on the palette, starting from the white. We have titanium white, cadmium yellow light, India yellow, yellow orange, vermilion, rock sienna, burnt umber, cadmium green, sap green, and black. So I'm getting my brushes. I separate my brushes from the oil paint to the acrylic paint, and this is oil paint. So I got this nice palette, which make life easier supposedly. Um, and then I also have gimbal, whatever they call that, and then I have linseed oil. These are just to thin up the paint. So let's see where I'm gonna start. Let's see. No, let's see. I wanna change. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do an apple, and I'm going to try to use a light color with, let me see if I can bring this over here. I don't know if I can. Oh boy. Hold on one second. Okay, so I'm trying to do, let's put it here. I'm trying to do a little design in here, but it probably, and I used the burnt sienna. So I'm trying to just draw with free hand, which probably would have been a little bit better to not do it free hand, but okay. And I think I'm gonna use this line over here. All right, so let's see. I only have 1 hour. Okay, so I'm gonna get a bigger brush. This one is number 3. So I watered it down, and I did the vermilion until a little bit of orange, a little bit more orange, a little bit more orange. A little bit yellow. More yellow. All right, now it's too bright, so I'm gonna tone it down with I'm gonna get a little to get a little bit of burnt sienna just to tone it down a little bit. See, this is better. Mix it really good. See, yeah, I like this better. Oh, another thing that I forgot to get is the paper towel. You always have to have paper towel so you can clean your brush. It's kind of like a little bit too, it's too bright. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna get a new brush. Leave my brush over here, and then I'm gonna get another brush. Excuse me. This one, and I'm gonna get yellow, a little bit, and then mixing a little green, light green, a little white, see the white gives a little more covered. Yeah, that's the, now this is gonna be the color for the apple. I want a little bit more yellow. I'm gonna put a little tiny bit of yellow ochre. Little tiny bit more. So I did half with the yellow ochre together. Now I'm going to start with the green on the corner. Now you have to see when you get the brush dirty, you have to clean it. See, my burnt sienna is messing up with my green. So I'm gonna do Okay, now I'm gonna leave and go back to my red. So I'm gonna fill it in, now the red one. Now on the corner here, I'm gonna do a little bit darker. Which I'm gonna do the dark by adding the sienna, the dark sienna. Maybe a little bit black. Ooh, I put too much black. Black is a danger color, guys. See, I don't want to do. I messed it up with the black. I'm gonna have to mix a little bit more. See, when you put the black, you have to be very, very careful. And orange. I'm gonna turn my board around. Now I'm gonna go back to the green. Now I need a little bit more green here, but my brush got really contaminated. So I clean with paper towel. See, I'm gonna clean it. Probably gonna use some Solvit as well. Now I'm gonna go back to my green. Now I wanna put my green over here too. I'm gonna have to mix a little bit more green. I forgot to put the burnt sienna with the green to down a little bit. Yeah, I'm messing up over here because I'm collecting. Now I'm trying to blend it a little bit. Ah, see what I did? I just mixed the paint. Let me bring this close to you so that you see. What you want to do is blend it a little bit. I have to do a little bit more green. So I have every stroke of the brush, I'm cleaning my brush because I don't want to get contaminated. See how it gets contaminated with the yellow, with the orange? Mm. Now I'm just blending in the two colors. Okay, so now when you do like churning. Now I'm gonna blend a little bit of the dark side. So now that I want to go back into the dark tone. Oh, I should have used my other brush, but Let me bring it over close to you so that you see it. I gotta do. I'm turning around my. Oh, see, I mixed it up right there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit more color. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of dark in this middle here. But I want to be a little bit of the green. Yeah, just a little bit darker. A little bit darker. And you do it very gently. Now I'm gonna do no, I messed it up on that corner there. I'm gonna go redo the, cause I gotta do the light. See, I gotta clean my brush. Now I'm breaking that line over here. Okay, so here's where we are so far. Um, I'm going to do a little thing for the table. I think I need a little bit more. I'm gonna do like the table like right here. Actually, you know what I should do? I should try to do it this way so that it will be straight. Okay, what I did was just burn sienna and just try to do a straight line. I'm not very good at straight lines, guys. See, I can do a straight line if my life depended on it. Okay, this is good enough. Okay, so this is gonna be the table. And now I'm gonna put a little bit more dark sienna over here. Now I'm gonna do a little bit more of with that dark sienna and red, a little bit just to give a little bit more depth. I want to do the highlights too. See, an apple has all these tricks and oh, I'm getting white all over, guys. Shoot, I hit my. I have an easel, but the easel it's a problem with the board in the camera, so you can barely see it. So I decided to just go ahead and try this way. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to start getting some lights. I'm gonna do a little bit more of my original color, the red in here. See, this is too little dark for this part of the apple. The good thing about doing it on the table is that it makes it easier. Okay, now let me get another. Now I'm gonna get the light colors, but I'm not gonna use a different brush for that. I'm gonna use the small brush. Yeah. Now I'm gonna do some highlights. So let's see. I mixed a little bit of titanium white with yellow. This brush is so small that it might not even work. So I'm gonna wipe the brush, because look how tiny this is. It's a very, very detailed brush. So I'm gonna do a little tiny bit. Now I wanna do the highlights. So the highlights I'm gonna do in the shape of the apple. So it's getting contaminated for sure. So see how it's losing the color. So I'm gonna put it a little bit like right there. So I'm gonna do a highlight in a couple spots. Now I want to do a little highlight over here too. And definitely highlight over there. See, I don't want it very long. It gets contaminated pretty quickly. Let me show you close by. Now I'm gonna do this little, remember those little dots that the orange, that the apple has, orange America. I'm gonna do this brush is not working really well. You see, the brush is not working too well, so I'm gonna change my brush. Let me see. I want one that's a little bit longer. Here it is, I think. Now I have 0, 0, and I have 4, 0. So this is a little bit longer. So I'm gonna try. I'm going to the dark spot first. Oh yeah, this brush is better. Oh yeah, this is good. Now I'm gonna do this color, but I want to change to a little bit lighter. Let me see here. Not that much. Yeah, right there. This is the middle of the apple. Okay, so now I'm using the first orange that I used. If it gets too dark, then you can work it up a little bit more to thin it out. I think I got too dark in there. I messed that up right there, so I need to bring in the color back. Okay, now I need to get the dark color. So I'm gonna do this one. Oops, I don't want to bend. Now I want to get the the green and the white. Okay, now this is now this is a big highlight. So this is what I'm gonna do right there. Okay. Oh. Hello. All right, so now the apple is pretty much ready. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little this is for the table. I'm gonna do, sorry, I can't think straight right now. I'm gonna do a little so I gotta be careful not to mess it up. I need to do a shadow in here, but this is just for the table. Then I'm gonna do a little shadow. Put a little bit more red in here and black to give a little character to the table. Now this shadow, let me show you how I'm gonna do this shadow. I am in a hurry, and this is not good when you're in a hurry to do it. Maybe I should just wait. and not try to do it in a hurry, because if you try to do things in a hurry, it doesn't work. And the reason I'm in a hurry is because I have to go get my grandson. So I'm just gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna just color the little. So this is all about the apple. Now they're all little tiny, tiny, tiny yellow things that apples have, which I think I'm gonna do with the combination of yellow ochre and this is gonna have to be very, very tiny. Yeah, like that. So little tiny bit with the brush. And then I'm just going to do that. Barely touching the canvas, I mean the board. Now I'm gonna do a little bit darker ones for the other side. I'm just fixing that up. No, I don't need to have too many of the little dots, but um I do want to show you the one drop, at least just one. So you get the darkest color that you have, and then you put in. It has to be in an area that the dark shows up. I think I may need to thin it out a little bit. See if that works. That's too light. Try now. It's still too light. Now clean up the brush. The other brush is better to do this because this one is too big. So I'm getting the white. And then you clean it, get a little bit more white. Clean it again, a little bit dark. Now a little dot of white. Didn't work. Let me try to do a little bit better white. Didn't come out too good. I didn't like it, but it's a little dot. Let me move this closer so I can see what I'm doing. Nah, I don't like it, but that's okay. Well, this is all for today. I'm gotta go. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. And this is the apple. Oh, I forgot to do the little dark thing. The little, this is just to get a little dark. That's it. Just got a little dark and that's it. Then you just color it. Then you get a little lighter. That's it for that. That's it for that. There you go. Thanks for joining me, guys. Please subscribe, share. Thank you all. Bye-bye.